Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing some prenatal yoga. I am 19 weeks and 5 days pregnant. So I got my crop top on so you can see my belly. Okay, this is what it's looking like. And I just love it because this is a time period where before, at least for me, it was like get in shape, get in shape. I'm still getting in shape, but this is where I can just invite and accept and love my belly. Okay, so today we're going to work on the back of the body. So as your baby is getting bigger, you want to practice on breathing through the back of the body so you can expand and inhale more. And as you exhale, also find space as well, especially because all the intestines are going up. And I find myself getting breathless walking up the stairs sometimes, and just like my lower back getting tight. So we'll work on that. So come to a comfortable seat, and then we'll gently close our eyes, turning the gaze in and down. Take a deep inhale all the way to the top of the lungs, and then open your mouth, slow exhale. One more deep inhale all the way to the top. Open your mouth, slow exhale. Gently seal the lips. Okay, unlock your jaw, relax the tongue. Also relax the space in between the eyebrows. And then bring the awareness to your breath. So giving yourself a moment to settle down into your body. Okay, or maybe even giving yourself another moment to acknowledge baby here. And slowly start to deepen the breath, taking fuller inhalations, fuller exhalations, and then starting to activate your diaphragmatic breathing. So inhaling and exhaling with your baby, meaning like with your belly. Maybe two more. And then gently blink the eyes open. And then we'll start with opening up the back. So you're going to inhale, reach both arms up. And as you exhale, you're going to cross your left forearm over your right. And then you might need to adjust your legs. You're going to hold onto your thighs or your knees and then start to round your spine, pulling back. Slowly start to let your head fall towards the earth and then rock back on the sit bones. Okay, few breaths here. And as we're doing our yoga practice today, I want you guys to remind yourself that everything that you need, all the tools, all the effort is within you, right? So one more deep breath here. Then inhale both arms up. And then exhale, switch the forearms, crossing the opposite forearm on top and then pulling back on the sit bones, letting the head hang. Okay, just doing the other side. So everything that you need is within you. So as baby is growing, as baby is developing, all that kind of stuff is happening without any demand, right? Without any pushing. This is happening in this sort of divine miracle way. Okay, so if you find yourself getting stressed about it, you just remind yourself that this thing happens naturally and that your body has been made to do this thing. Inhale, reach both arms up. Let's start with some side bends. Exhale, side bend towards the right. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, side bend towards the left. And come back into center. And then we'll extend our legs forward, wide-legged forward fold. But before we come into our forward fold, let's twirl out the ankles. Okay, so some of you may have some fluid all up in the ankles, so we'll try to rinse that out now. You can bring your hands to the outside of your hips, and then later we will need some pillows, okay? So maybe doing circles, opposite direction first, and then maybe you coordinate the ankles. So doing as much ankle circles as you need, and then you'll start to point and flex the feet when you're ready, doing both sides, okay? So at least 3 circles towards the right, 3 circles towards the left. Okay, but not to misinterpret what I just said as not asking for help. So I love just being pregnant because I can ask for help anytime I want. So reminding yourself that even though this thing that you're doing is kind of a solo activity of making this baby and that it's divinely happening, okay, and everything that you need is within you, but also in addition to that, that you can always ask for help and support whenever you want. Okay, and I just love that because I can be like, I'm pregnant, so I need a little bit of help. And then slowly find some stillness in the legs. Inhale, reach arms up. And then exhale, fold over your legs. So letting your head fall towards the earth, opening up the shoulder blades. 3 deep breaths here, breathing in and out. And try your best throughout all of the prenatal yoga classes or just when you're moving around in general to do your belly breathing. So breathing with your baby. As you inhale, you're going to expand your tummy. And as you exhale, you're going to hug your baby in. Gently roll the spine up. And let's make our way into all fours. Palms onto the earth, tops of the shins onto the earth. We're going to send that right leg back and push back into the calf muscle here. You're going to feel the back of the legs opening. And then gently draw the right foot towards the left side of your mat. So your thigh bones will be crossed like you're sitting in a chair. You're going to drop down to your left forearm and then reach your right arm towards the left side of the mat. Okay, so this is a big side bend. And the purpose of this one is to open up your right side of your rib cage so you can breathe a little bit deeper as baby is crowding your front body. Then slowly come back, right hand underneath the shoulder, lift your chest up, and then return into all fours. Extend the left leg back, push into the ball of the foot, open up the calf. Okay, so we'll do a few, this will be a quickie, so we'll do a few moves, and then after we do our few moves, I have a nice restorative pose that we'll do at the end together with our pillows. Gently cross the left thigh behind the right thigh, so legs are cross-legged, and then reach, drop down to your right forearm, then reach your left arm towards the right side of your mat. 2 more deep breaths here. Then slowly come back, left hand down, lift your chest up, left knee down. Then we'll move through a jump rope type of cat to the cow. So you'll add some side bends there, and then you'll add some neck circles. Okay, if you want, you can whip your ponytail if you'd like. So let's begin. So pushing the rib cage off to the side, and inhale into cat, left cage off to the other side, and you're going to dip low into cat. Now in cat, you're starting to feel a big stretch in the front. You can just skip cat. You can just do half circle, okay? Try your best to do both sides. You can add neck circles in there if you feel like you got the coordination. And just letting this be fluid for you. And then once you've completed both sides, you're going to curl the toes under. Let's come into downward facing dog. Bicycle the legs. Shake out the neck. Doing all the movements that feels good to your body here. Then slowly find stillness and downward facing dog. And then gently walk your hands towards the back of the mat, coming into forward fold. Okay, now we're going to make forward fold, wider stance. You're going to open the legs kind of wide. Bend your right knee, hold opposite elbows, and sway from left to right. Keep the right knee bent. Pause in the midline. Right palm onto the earth, and then reach your left arm in the sky for an open-ended twist. Make sure you roll that right shoulder down and back. And then left hand down, and then we'll go the other way. Bend left knee, hold opposite elbows, let your spine hang, and then you sway. Pause in the center, left hand down, right arm in the sky. Make sure you roll that left shoulder down and back. Open the heart, open and twist. Right hand down. Bend both knees. Gently roll your spine up, one vertebrae at a time, and you want to make sure you go nice and slow, because if you're like me, if you whip up, you start to get a little bit dizzy. Okay, reach your arms, keeping the legs wide, out into a T. And then we'll come into eagle pose with the arms. Right elbow on top of left, like a Twizzler. And you're going to lift the elbows nice and high. You start to feel the shoulder blades open. And we're going to hold here for 3 deep breaths. And then once you're done with 3, you're going to coil the spine in, round your spine. Bend the knees. And as you inhale, you're going to lift the arms up, coming into a neutral spine. Keep the knees bent. 2 more. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, lift up. Once more. Exhale, round your spine. Really breathing into the upper back, lower back. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, reach your arms nice and wide. Straighten the legs. And let's do the other side. Left elbow on top. Eagle arms, aka Garudasana arms. Lift the elbows nice and high. 2 more deep breaths. And then gently round your spine, bend the knees. You got 3 of these. Inhale, neutral spine. 2 more. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift it up. Last one. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, neutral spine. Unravel the arms. And then bring your arms to your hips. Okay, so now we're going to do some hip circles towards the right. So you're going to bend the knees, hip circles towards the right. Okay, for me, sometimes when I do hip circles, I'll hear my hip crack. And then once you do 3 towards the right, try your best to do 3 towards the unusual way, left way. Good. Like a little booty dancing class. And then slowly finding a neutral pelvis. And then we're going to do a few drop squats before we walk back into downward facing dog, okay? So the drop squats, I want you to work on your pelvic floor. So as you inhale, you're going to hug your baby in with your belly, reach the arms up and squeeze like a Kegel. And as you exhale, you're going to bend the knees, open everything up. So let's do 5 of those. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more. 2 more. Okay, last one. Last one, you're going to reach up. Exhale, squat down. And then walk your hands forward into downward facing dog. Slowly start to tiptoe your way towards the top of the mat. This may take a long time, but go slow. You'll find yourself in forward fold at the top of the mat. Bend the knees, roll the spine up, go slow. Okay, let's come into warrior 2. We'll step into warrior two. I'll start with my left foot first, right foot back, but you can do whichever one you want. So in warrior two for prenatal, feel free to make it as short or as wide as you like. Also, try your best not to dump into the tummy. So you want to zip up baby in, point tailbone down. Reach arms nice and wide. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, bend left knee, press everything down. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, bend the knee. Flip left palm up, reverse warrior. Round your spine, go over your baby. Coming into side angle pose. Now, for side angle pose, if you want to grab your block, you can. Okay, if you've been doing yoga before, maybe you come all the way down towards your left foot. And we have 3 deep breaths. One more. On your next inhalation, press into the feet. Rise up into your warrior two. Good. Straighten the front leg. Wiggle the back foot in. Come into triangle pose. So right hip bone goes back. Left arm reaches forward. You can hold on to your shin, or you're going to plant that left hand all the way down. One more deep breath here. Slight bend in the right knee. Rise all the way up. Turn left toes in. And we're going to do a wide-legged downward facing dog here. So keep the legs wide. You're going to fold over the legs and then walk the hands forward like you're doing downward facing dog, but wide legs. So really push into the mat with the hands to send the hip bones back. Two more deep breaths here. Gently walk the hands back. Bend the knees. Take your time to roll the spine up into standing. And then we'll continue with the other side. Turn right toes out. Make the stance as wide or as short as you like. Reach the arms into warrior two. So same thing here. Zip up lower tummy. And then point tailbone down. Hold baby in. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, rebend. The last one, we're going to stay in warrior two. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Flip right palm up, reverse warrior, go back. Round your spine over baby. Your version of side angle pose, Parsvottanasana. Parsvottanasana. 3 deep breaths. Gently press into the feet. Rise up for warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Maybe wiggle the back foot in a little bit. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. 3 deep breaths here. Slight bend in right knee. Gently rise all the way up. Turn right toes in. Pause. Okay, release the arms down, shake it out. Okay, now we're gonna come into goddess pose before we call it quits. So you're gonna turn the knees in, big toes turn out. You're gonna squat down, you're gonna sway from left to right. Swaying from left to right, finding the fluidity in the outer hips. Okay, and gently rise all the way back up. Heel toe the feet together. I'm going to come down into Malasana. So you squat down. You can either sit on your block or you can just let your butt hang. So coming into Malasana, squat all the way down, palms into heart center, and then we'll do 3 Kegels. As you inhale, expand your pelvic floor. As you exhale, hug everything in. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Tall chest, inhale and exhale. Now bring your hands to your to the back behind your butt, and you're going to lower all the way down. So the way you want to lower down is to where you're not compressing your belly. All right. So now you're going to find your pillow. You can do double pillow, 1 pillow. Okay, and then you can do some mermaid legs here, and you want to make sure you make some space for your belly. And we're going to fold over the bolster, the pillows here. And then forearms are just going to rest on your mat. Okay? So depending on your torso, you may need 2. I'm kind of short, so I'm just going to use 1. You can rest your ear on your bolster and then gently close the eyes. We'll hold here for 5 deep breaths before we go the other way. Gently walk the hands underneath the shoulders, lift your torso up. You're going to sweep your legs the other way. Take your time. And then we'll do 5 deep breaths on the other side. So mermaid legs, forearms frame your bolster, and then rest your ear onto your pillow. 5 deep breaths. Gently walk the hands underneath the shoulders, press the palms into the earth, lift your chest up, and then you can meet me in a comfortable seat. And that is all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Leave comments if you have anything that you want to see, something you liked or disliked. All right, bye, have a wonderful day.